Okay. What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the natural born thriller, and welcome everyone to WWE 205 Live Review, the show from September 19th, 2018. And they were at uh, Tulsa, Oklahoma. And your commentators were Nigel McGuinness, Vic Joseph, and Percy Watson. And usually, when it comes to 205 Live, it's usually be on the Tuesday nights. But for this very special edition for 205 Live, WWE 205 Live is now on the Wednesday night. And why it's on a Wednesday night? Because after SmackDown last night, they did the WWE returning because of season 2 of the WWE Mixed Match Challenge, the Mixed Match Garbage or the Mixed Trash Challenge, with however I say it, but yeah, that came back. And do I care about that? No, because it's it's WWE's way to do their philanthropy bullshit. So that one I don't want to get involved with. But I will get involved when it comes to doing WWE 205 Live. Now, just because WWE 205 Live is on the Wednesday doesn't mean that when you're watching 205 Live on the WWE Network, it means it's live. It was obviously taped on the Tuesday, and then it was aired on the Wednesday for WWE to say to trick people and to insult your intelligence, saying that 205 Live was actually live on the Wednesday night. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So there you go. But besides all that, let's get right into what happened on the show itself. So let me just do something here. Also, I need to check something out too, folks, before I move on to what happened on 205 Live. I'll need the results. Or I got everything that I know what happened on the show, because the show, just to let you know right now, that Toma Wrestling for 205 Live was 2 matches, because you had the other things to happen on the show, like 3 segments. Basically one of them that involved Leo Rush, other one that involved Mustafa Ali, and then the third and final one that involved Buddy Murphy. And I'm trying to do something here, folks. My apologies. But yeah. Anyway, so I'll get to all that momentarily once I get something right here. Hopefully, this time it will stay. Please stay. Okay. There you go. Now, also, I'm going to check something here too. So yeah. So let me get the segments out of the way first. Well, I'll say one for last though. That one last segment I'll say for last. It's for good reason too. I'll get to that momentarily. But the segment on the show so far, before I get to the match, the first match that happened on the show. You know what? I'll get to the match. So we had Lindsay Dorado, who was accompanied by the Lucha House Party, Kalisto and Garmenta League, only to send them, for them to go back, because it's a new rule now. It's a new rule now for the Lucha House Party, where basically they're just gonna have them keep coming by the any members of the Lucha House Party had their own match, and then they had, the ones not involved in the match, they had to go back. So yeah, we had Lindsay Dorado, and he won against TJP. Match itself was decent. It was alright. None I will go back to watch. But there was some couple of okay spots and alright spots. I thought that didn't make the match for what it was. But the finish of the match was Lindsay Dorado, right in the middle of the ring with TJP. And TJP, I guess Lindsay Dorado was trying to go for a finishing move here, I believe. I'm assuming that's what he's trying to do. And then TJP, as he's going for his mask, takes his mask off Yeah, he literally took his mask off, goes for a roll up, and doing the Santo, you listen to roll up with his hands like this, and both shoulders are down flat on the mat. Charles Robinson was referee of the match. He goes for the cover, and then he tried going for, basically, TJP gets the win, and he gets out of the ring immediately. Charles Robinson gets to the mask immediately and covers the face of Lacey Dorado after the match is over. TJP wins because he decided to go for the Lacey Dorado's lucha mask. After the match, he grabs his I forgot what it's called, those spinning things that but he took it and pretend it was a gun and then starts playing with it. Lacey Dorado goes right after TJP, and I guess that's gonna be the feud now for Lacey Dorado and TJP. Now, as far as the rest of the Lucha House Party, and as far as when it comes to TJP, I think TJP is gonna form himself two teams to be on side against the Lucha House Party. I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do, but I don't know who the other one's gonna be, but we'll see pretty soon. But anyways, maybe just on here, folks, before I move on. Okay, so after the match, we see Drake Maverick. He's being confronted by Leo Rush. It was Leo Rush, yeah. Basically, he called for Leo Rush to talk to him about something. So Leo Rush is in he's in a suit. He was supposed to have a match against Norman Dar, but Leo Rush, who was the man of the hour, saying that he doesn't need to be in a match. He's got his obligations doesn't apply here anymore because he's now the manager for Bobby Lashley. But then Drake Maverick, who's the general manager of 205 Live, says even though you're a manager on Raw when it comes to managing Bobby Lashley, you're still a part of 205 Live, and you will wrestle Norman Dar. And so basically, Leo Rush tried to get himself out of there, and also brings up the fact that Drake Maverick is also on Raw, being a manager for AOP. And I'm trying to find out and I'm like, so what's the point? Drake Maverick is the manager of AOP on Raw, but at the same time, he's still doing his job on 205 Live as the general manager of 205 Live. So I'm trying to find out what's his point here, and there was no point there. Basically, I thought he was going to have a point there to make when it comes to that, but never there was no point. Not even a reason why. We still don't know the reason why Drake Maverick ends up being all of AOP. You know what? That's WWE for you. So let's just forget about that now. Because WWE's never gonna mention that anyways. We're probably never gonna know anyways. So it's like some other things in WWE we're never ever gonna know about either. So because they fail to capitalize on the storyline of why this is happening and how this is happening and all that, and that's WWE for you. But Drake Maverick says to Leo Rush that if he's still the general manager and all that, and you're still on the roster of 205 Live, and he says to him that you will compete against Norman Dar, otherwise there'll be consequences. So Leo Rush took off the sunglasses like Drake Maverick was threatening him, and all of a sudden Leo Rush was like, I'll see you next week. I'll see Norman Dar next week too, and all that, and that was it. Then we get to another segment, a segment with and there was also other segments too that happened, but I'll get to it momentarily. But we also get another segment with Mustafa Ali going into the office of Drake Maverick, and basically about his condition if he is 100% medically clear, if it's ready to go. So Drake Maverick says to Mustafa Ali that he is fully medically clear, even though he was been medically clear when he wrestled against some guy named Michael something, last week on 205 Live, but anyways, but Drake Maverick said that you're 100% clear to wrestle against Hideo Itami, and that match is gonna be set for next week. Can't wait. So So far, 2 matches have been announced for next week. One will be Leo Rush versus Norman Dart, and two will be Mustafa Ali versus Hideo Itami. Now, those segments that I also need to mention too. There was a warm-up segment for Drew Gulak, and he was there with D. Brian Kendrick and Jim and Jack Gallagher. And then they showed another one with Cedric Alexander, also warming up for the main event match, which is for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. So the match happens between Cedric Alexander, the Cruiserweight Champion, versus Drew Gulak, as he's being accompanied by Jim Jack Gallagher and D. Brian Kendrick, who were there staying at ringside. So they're having at it. D. Brian Kendrick at one point got involved, well, with the referee not looking. And then the match continues on, and also D. Brian Kendrick gets involved again. Trips Cedric Alexander. Referee sees it this time, and this time referee sends D. Brian Kendrick and Gentleman Jack Gallagher, even though Gentleman Jack Gallagher never didn't do anything, but still, he was exiled out of the ring too. So we got another referee coming out to make sure that they both leave. So that way it could be between Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak. So once and for all, end this rivalry between these two. By the way, Cedric Alexander, his ring attire was inspired by Harley Quinn. And I'm wondering, I was thinking to myself, now, it's okay to be a fan of Harley Quinn. It's okay to be a fan of Harley Quinn. If you're a guy, but at the same time, if you're a guy, a straight guy to say the least, I will not do an inspiring ring attire or outfit. Just to show how much of a Harley Quinn fan I am. And Cedric Alexander did just that. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but hey, whatever. More power to him, I guess, right? But anyways, match itself, good match. Back and forth action. A lot of impact, stiff shots by Cedric Alexander. I mean, for him too, but also for Drew Gulak the most with the clotheslines and all that. We had a couple of multi pinfall attempts where it comes to near falls. Amazing. Where it looks like it's almost it's going to end there by either by Cedric or by Drew Gulak. Most likely for Drew Gulak. They did a suplex at one point near the ropes. How the whole thing when they do a suplex outside the ring and all that. Well, when they're in the ring, but they do a suplex outside to each other. And so here's what happened in this one. This was something that's never been done before. So Drew Gulak. Let's see if it was it Drew Gulak or was trying to remember how it was. Okay, yeah. Drew Gulak. He goes to a suplex to Cedric Alexander outside the ring. They flip over out of the ring, and Cedric lands on his feet, while Drew Gulak is they're still in the suplex position, and then Cedric Alexander suplexes him. It basically was done in one shot, and it was amazing. It was perfect. Loved it. That was my favorite highlight of the night when it comes to that one move that was done, and it was amazing. Drew Gulak has done something that he hated doing. Ever since he started this whole thing where he's doing a campaign to make a better 205 Live when it comes to a no-fly zone and everything, he was on the top rope and he did a high-flying move. He did a flying clothesline. I think that's what it was. It was hard to tell, but I'm like, okay, this is what this is something that Cedric Alexander has been against for a while. When it comes to these cruiserweights doing high-flying moves, and here he is doing one just to do a risk-taking high-flying move to win the Cruiserweight Championship, but he didn't. He didn't win it though. At one point, we got Cedric getting trapped in the Gulak by Cedric Alexander about 2 to 3 times, and during those times, Cedric ends up escaping either way, showing why he's the soul of 205 Live. And finally, in the end, Drew Gulak tried to go for something to to Cedric, but then Cedric gets him for us to sub the lumbar check and gets the win. So yeah, Cedric Alexander, still WWE Cruiserweight Champion, which by the way, I called it before that he should not be losing that belt because of the build up that already been doing because of Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander. So there was no need for Gulak to win this match because they was already doing a build up between Cedric and Buddy Murphy when it comes to their match at Super Showdown in Australia. So there you go. So Cedric Alexander wins the match in a very good main event match, by the way. Very good main event match. So after the match, and by the way, during the match too, by the way, yeah, Buddy Murphy watching on. And then that's when we get to the end of the show. So Kayla Braxton is interviewing Buddy Murphy, who is the number one contender against Cedric Alexander at the Super Showdown in Australia. And he talks about how he's gonna face basically he's gonna talk about he's gonna face Cedric Alexander at his hometown and all that, where he's gonna get the home field advantage, his turf. And he says that he's gonna beat Cedric and be the new Cruiserweight champion. Well, he said first, the next, and then he said in fact new Cruiserweight champion. And he says as far as this one, everything in 205 Live, it's gonna be all Buddy Murphy, and that's how the show ends. Buddy Murphy basically let everyone knows that 205 Live will be his when he becomes the next, or should I say the new Cruiserweight champion in the WWE. And there you go. The most exciting hour on television because of 205 Live was a good show. 8 out of 10. So that being said, thank you all for watching. If this is your first time watching me, my name is Robert Serrano Jr. and I am the Natural Born Driller. Please subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. The choice is yours and yours alone. So you all take care. You all have a good night. I'll see you all in an hour. Yeah, I'll see you all in an hour for WWE NXT review. But for now, peace on the streets. Take care, folks.